Welcome back, everybody. We have some more Smash Bros. Action coming to you live here on PlayVS in the Fall 2022 High School Championship featuring Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And here we are, the State Association of the Tennessee Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, as well with the Tennessee TACA, the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association, here to bring you some fantastic team battles and, of course, fantastic Smash Bros. Joining me here, MCC, how you doing, dog?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, Suplex? We saw some incredible gameplay earlier in the day. I'm ready. You know, I got some water. I got some snacks in me. I'm energized, man. I'm ready to see some more.
We've refueled. I had some curry. I got my more fresh water. Stay hydrated, chat. By the way.
That sounds like a vibe, man. Some food, some water. You know, get that energy, get that juice flowing. We got two new teams ready for us. We got, of course, Blaze SSB UTN3 versus CCHS Smash Bros 22 to 23.
Ooh.
Of course, the schools themselves, Blackman High School versus the Camden Central High School.
Very cool. I know, again, like, I've made this point before earlier today, I gotta say it again, like, high school leagues like this are so blessed. When I was in high school, I didn't have any of this.
Dude, you make us sound, you make me feel so old now, because, like, I feel the exact same way. It's like, oh,
right?
You fangled kids with your little, like, these collegiates. I wish I had that when I was growing up, man. Like, getting to the position I am right now, it's so much hard work. And it still always will be hard work. But to have opportunities like this, to, you know, be able to play, to be able to, you know, have a lot of fun, the passion shown when you play. I think that's the incredible thing that these opportunities provide. And that's what I'm excited to always see. Especially coming in, because I think the players are just finalizing their bans, getting things ready. Just to remind everybody that each individual head-to-head matchup is going to be a best-of-5, so we're going to see two players coming up. They're going to play a best-of-5 set to try to score a point for their team. The first team to secure 3 points is going to win.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I like the way you boiled that down. It does sound kind of complicated, but I swear
I know.
It'll make more sense once we're in there.
It's such a mouthful, but, like, honestly, it's such an ingenious way to run a bracket, considering that Smash traditionally not really seen much as a team kind of game. But I like this format. It really does emphasize the fact that, yes, Smash can be played as a team-based game.
Yeah, I mean, we have doubles, but here, this is where it gets really interesting. I'm telling you, I mean, imagine if doubles wasn't just doubles, if it was triples, if it was 4v4.
Oh my
but
goodness.
We're getting too chaotic.
we're getting into like we're getting the deep end here, man. That's a lot of speculation. I don't know how I don't know how a 4v4 competitive setting would look. I feel like it just.
Could you imagine how messy that would be?
I'm just imagining how many stages would actually be able to be played on realistically. Because like, what if you're just playing on one tiny stage with 8 people on it, and like you just throw everything out the window? It's just swing.
Temple's legal.
But Temple's legal.
Temple could be legal. Could you imagine competitive matches being played on Temple?
That would be the day. I think that'd be the day for me. I love Temple. I love Temple.
Everyone loves Temple.
Everyone loves Temple as a stage.
It's too powerful. The angles on Temple to like just destroy people by bouncing them off the stage, it's too much fun. But yeah, we did have a small arena crash, so we're working on that right now. Hold on with us here.
Yep. Well, I guess it's a good opportunity for us to explain the stage list. For those of you that didn't tune in last time, that there is a rule implemented. We in the Smash community call this rule DSR abbreviated, stands for Dave's Stupid Rules. Essentially stipulates that, you know, as the winner of the previous game, any stages that you've already won on cannot be reselected to go on, unless, of course, you know, the players themselves agree on it, and in which case, you know, far be us to stop them, you know. But yeah, we have 8 stages overall. We have Battlefield, Final Destination, Pokemon Stadium 2, Smashville, and the Small Battlefield. These are 5 starting stages. That's the stages you can expect to be selected from for the first game, and of course, we're going to introduce those counter picks, those stages that you can pick back to if you lose. And
ooh, I am so set up for some Terry.
Final Destination. All right.
That's where it's at, yo. Oh, and we're online. That's cool. That's where it's at.
Well, we've already seen. You and I have seen some Kazuya action already, but now we're going on the other end of the spectrum. We're going from Tekken to the King of Fighters, Terry Bogard himself.
Definitely a big fan of King of Fighters. I've played Tekken for a long time, but when I saw Terry first announced, I think I was definitely most excited for him as a FGC evolution to Smash Bros.
Oh, absolutely. Even myself as a King of Fighter fan, Terry actually is one of the characters I played both in this game and in King of Fighters.
Yeah.
So, yep. I always love to see when another Terry player comes in. Of course, game number 1 here. Oh my god, the spike on the power dunk, and that's how you know that's the strong version. Fun fact, actually, Terry does have all his input attacks in Smash Ultimate. If you do a down forward and the attack button, you will do the burn knuckle. If you do the Z and the Z input and the A button, of course you'll get the power dunk. So very faithful. Of course, Dark Pit himself. A lot of strong moves. That side B, the electroshock arm, sends horizontally compared to Pit's. Can't remember the name. Uppercut? I don't remember, but it sends upwards. That's the difference.
It's some like engine thing. I don't know. I forget what it's called. Dark Pit's
I think it's called the upper dash arm.
Sounds about right.
I play Kid Icarus. I feel like I should know it, but you know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Sakurai created this game and he created Kid Icarus Uprising, so it all comes full circle, man. 100% though. Terry has that go meter. He has the Buster Wolf. He's gonna have the of course the Powered Geyser, 2 special moves.
I guess Daniel was just trying to buffer it just now. See if they can land it again. There's a Power Geyser.
Power Geyser.
Pit player going in though. Got the pressure on the corner. Electro Shock.
Ooh, good DI. Still manages to survive at the very corner of the blast zone.
Fully charged. Not going to do too much though. Player controlling neutral with that super armor. There's Zero's out here.
Yep,
and they're gone. They're definitely out here.
Yep, dash attack's going to take it off the top. That's going to neutralize the go meter, but Terry still has a lot of options to be able to take stocks of. Look at that auto turn around that jab. Unfortunately, couldn't find anything off of it. Just got the power away, but it's that damage extension. Guardian Orbitars are going to let Pit player. I love the tag, man. Saying tried and true.
Yeah, she's got it. Loyalty right there. Back air's coming in clutch as well. You're trying to close in the space right now, but it's finding a hard time really getting in. The barrier, the arrows, electroshock is all just keeping them out. But there's the power dunk. Get off my screen.
Yep. Ooh, electroshock arm and Pit player. She's down a stock, but not for long. 85% is very doable. I feel like a few straight hits, and she can find herself back in this game. Nice combo right there, though. Those down tilts are going to confirm into that burning knuckle. Nice 50%. Once again, go meter online as well for Zero. He has the go meter, can use all those super special moves. And then the Buster Wolf right there.
Here we
Not
go.
going to take the stock, but a lot of damage, man.
The over-reliable recovery for Pit. It's too good. Or a throw leading up the stage here. Could be a kill throw eventually, but not quite yet. Dash tech again, pushing the limits, but not gonna fall down. Here, he got some weight on him.
The player, she's just falling back a little bit, trying to snipe with those arrows. Zero, getting some center stage control, trying to find a way in. Ooh, the electric arm. Still not gonna take it, not gonna connect. Dash attack, not gonna do it either.
Out of jumps. The armor. Oh, clutch. What a use of the shield. The Orbitars.
Beautiful, beautiful use of the Guardian Orbitars from Pit player right there. She managed to take that stock as well. So that hit stun. Neutralized the go meter once again. And she finds herself in a decent position right now.
133 is not the worst place to be in. Especially when they're off stage. You can go ahead and go for a gimp.
Ooh, tries to punish the... Yeah, tried to punish the landing on the power dunk right there. But the power dunk does have auto cancel, so it is safe from a certain height.
Uppy out of nowhere from
Oh no, I think it might have been a miss, and that's gonna cost her the game. Pit player unfortunately misinputted the up B, and that cost her that last stock.
Yeah, I mean it's game 1. It's okay. It's breathe.
It's okay.
Misinputs happen.
Misinputs happen. We see misinputs happen all the time, not just from our own locals, but of course every which ways from the top level, anywhere, man. Like they happen, you gotta kind of shake them off, get into the next game. Especially considering Pit player, she was moving in that last stock. She was getting back some stage control. She had Zero at the edge of the stage for, I'd say, the better part of 30 seconds to almost a minute right there. Almost made the comeback. Incredible stuff. Incredible resilience.
Really solid play so far. I mean, I want to see just how much Zero can clap back a little bit more here. we start answering those options the Pit player is throwing out, the arrows, electroshock, the barrier. We haven't seen too many counters, and of course, you can grab through the barrier if you have enough speed caught up there, but let's see what happens.
Honestly, I think those Guardian Orbiter uses was very clutch from Pit player.
Oh,
she was utilizing them,
yeah.
Caused a lot of hit stun for the Terry player, and just because of that, she was able to find those punishes. Took that second stop off the F smash, and then in that last exchange, in that last stock right there, got hit with the F smash, but because of the end leg of the F smash, was actually able to put herself in a position to have some stage control. Of course, that's what allowed her to almost make that comeback until that very unfortunate misinput.
Yeah, and it hurts extra bad too because you see Pit just flying up and just.
It was such a slow descent.
Yeah.
I feel like if Dark Pit was a little bit faster of a faller, then maybe a punish window would have been a lot harder to get. But just because of how floaty Dark Pit is, obviously Terry, a very fast character on the ground zero, was just able to find that dash attack punish to steal that game. So very interesting to see what they bring on game 2.
You have to see. I mean, we're gonna see some good adaptation again. This is only game 1 of set 1, which is a best of 5. And from this set, the winner of the set will earn 1 point for their team to get them 1 point away from winning the set overall. Again, to refresh from the top, keep it very simple if we can. This first set between Zero and Pit player is a best of 5. The winner of this best of 5 earns 1 point for the team. First team to 3 wins. First team to 2 wins.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I were deliberating on that a lot. You know, I remember we were each telling our stories. You know, personally, I was eating lunch, I was reading, and I'm like, wow, this is a very, very unique way. And I really like the format.
It's cool. I like it. Just reading
it not only allows everyone
cool.
on the team to contribute, it gives everyone on the team a purpose in contributing to that win. And not only gives them the opportunities to play, but, you know, every teammate will have, whether or not they actually end up playing, because, again, as a team, you have an extra 2 pair of eyes watching your sets. You got that coaching, you know, it's like, hey, I noticed this about your player, or I noticed this about your opponent. Maybe you should try doing this. Maybe you should use this character because I know you play this character. Maybe you should try this stage with this character combination. So many factors to go over. One person, very difficult to sometimes see the whole picture, but when you add those 2 extra set of eyes, can open up a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, hey, shout outs to Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association. They're out here getting these players out for some matches. Probably coaching through the stage strikes right now. Let's see how it goes. We're waiting for that next match, but love to see just how much real potential these teams can have to support each other and adapt with the power of more than just one brain on that stage.
You're not fighting. You're not always just fighting one player. You're fighting 3 minds.
Yeah.
You're fighting 3 minds.
It's crazy, yo. Like, you'd think, because the stress and the pressure of being alone on a stage. Can you imagine what it feels like to be on stage at main stage?
I think it's
alone.
I think it's just multiplied even more in situations like this because, you know, adaptation is so key. And once again, when you have so many people watching you play, it makes it even more important to be able to adapt on the fly because your gameplay is going to get dissected a lot faster when 3 people are watching versus 1.
Cool. It's all confirms here. Nothing too crazy, but we're getting some good damage on the board. Jab, power dunk. Oh, you can see Zero trying to roll into the shield now to get a punish.
Yep. Ooh, nice roll right there from Pit player. Just dodging that dash attack. Follows up a little bit. Ooh, she used the arrow the wrong way. These two are just scrapping right now, trying to find a hit. Both are rolling, just not finding hits on each other. Once again, reverses the arrow. That lets Zero come in with a power dunk.
We're keeping it a little bit scrambly today. No eggs.
Ooh, tries to find that F smash, but doesn't get it. There we go. Finds that F smash. Gets the Terry off stage. Zero needs to recover. There we go. Rising tackle right back to the ledge. Interesting fact, though, you got to remember, Terry doesn't snap the ledge with his recovery. That's a very important point if you are a Pit player because you can. Oh, nice Guardian Orbiters. But I was gonna say, very clutch Guardian Orbiters once again, but still not enough. Finds the power dunk, and Zero's gonna take that first stock.
Yeah, get a nice little lead here. Try and build that cushion. Good player. Try to play it safe. Look for the grab. No dice this time. Fishing for something, anything to get this started.
Back throw. Oh, actually called out the jump. Just the arrow just barely missed.
Solid parry on the jab there. Could easily been a power dunk. Easy 30% for parry here. You don't want that.
Yep, once again, explaining that Zero using that power dunk from a certain height will be auto-cancelable, which means it's safe, but very fortunate for Pit Player, she was still able to find a punish, just shooting those arrows, racking up percent, but needs to find a stock ultimately to be able to tie this up, because Go Meter is such a threatening thing. They'll just stay active the entire match if you don't eliminate the stock.
I got a feeling we're going to see a potential. Still Wolf coming? Never mind. A very solid block from Pit Player. Easy punish for the forward smash, and that was clean.
Yep, that time Zero couldn't find the auto-cancel timing, so Pit Player with all the opportunity in the world, and she was able to get that first stock, and things are even back up 2 stocks apiece.
Rising tackle coming in. Play neutral. 4-0 right now. Percent building, though. And 91 on the side of Pit Player. She's already a bit of a deficit. But if you take your time, try to play
Look at that auto turnaround, man. Zero was down tilting one way, and then he just turned around the other way.
Yeah. I mean, hey, no need to worry about it. That's the one huge advantage of fighting game characters.
Yup, in this game particularly. Oh my god, what a big read. Just misspaced the forward smash a little bit. What an incredible read. Just unfortunately couldn't find it. But yeah, one thing to note of this game in particular is for all the FGC characters, I'm talking Ken, I'm talking Ryu, I'm talking Terry, Kazuya, they all have a mechanic that allows them to turn around automatically in a 1v1 situation. Something that players both love and hate simultaneously, but if you're Zero, you definitely have to love it because you don't have to worry about cross-ups.
Entirely. No meter active now, though. And here comes the danger zone. Arrows flying by.
Arrows, yep. Gotta be careful. Don't give up too much stage control. Nice roll back. Just gets the forward throw.
Nice.
And gets the forward air and Pit Player. It's that stock.
Clapping back. Oh, another clap back. It's an applause at this point. Zero and Pit Player. A stock apiece. Down throw. Try to go for the ledge guard, but no dice.
Nice wait right there from Zero. Yeah, nice wait from there from Zero on the Guardian Orbitors. Just waiting again. Destroys them, but couldn't find a punish.
Let it marinate. Take your time. Don't be too impatient. Now gets the throw and the punish the grab or the jab. It's all back here. It's a fight for the ledge.
Good recovery right there from Pit Player. Managed to still hang on. Even percent overall.
All forward smash to bait out the shield. Release. Come on now. Rolls out. Goes for the shock. Armor isn't engaged quite fast enough. Breaks the shield.
Still couldn't find a punish. Finding a punish for breaking those Guardian Orbiters is so hard.
Oh yeah,
it offers so much. They offer so much protection even when shattering. It doesn't give too big of a window. You gotta be on it when those things break.
Oh, that should do it. Force to catch it again. You know, Pit Players out here sniping these recoveries. You have nowhere safe to be if you're gonna throw buttons all willy-nilly.
Yep, Zero unfortunately just used the power dunk in an inopportune time, couldn't find the auto-cancel timing, and Pit Player right in the perfect position to launch that S-Smash and tie things up 1 game apiece.
Very nice, very nice. And we're only 1-1. This set's just getting started. We have, again, for either side, 2 more games before they win one of the set. And adaptation can only start going up from here.
At the minimum, we're going to be seeing a game 4 with them both tied at 1. Right now, we're heading to game 3. Neither side can be able to clinch a point for their team until at least 2 more games are won. So yeah, we're going to see at least 2 more games at the minimum. Obviously, game 5 is always in the back pocket, and just in case both sides get to a 2-2 situation. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Nice adaptation from Pit Player though. She slowed the pace down a little bit more. Didn't let Terry box in on you, and that's the most important part because Terry, when he gets in on you, he's a force to be reckoned with.
It's gonna be 1, it's gonna be 2, and then you're getting power dunk and you're eating 30% or dying because it kills so easily. It's brutal, yo.
Absolutely insane. The amount of power that Terry is able to just unleash on you. The Buster Wolf, obviously the Power Geyser, which we saw a few times. Didn't necessarily hit the Power Geyser yet, but both the super special moves, so strong, so many combos into them as a finisher, and you can see your percent suddenly just rise or your stocks disappear in the blink of an eye. So that's really important to always be able to get rid of Terry's stock when he's nearing or at 100%.
Entirely. I mean, I find it kind of funny that is there at least some point in when they were released, about every fighting game character has had an opportunity to just have 0 to death. Am I wrong?
I'll have to think about that, actually.
I feel like it's just Terry who doesn't, but Terry has the super moves, so it like kind of makes up for it. But
Terry still
Ryu
has
and
some
Ken,
he still has
really?
some 0 to death potential, yeah.
Oh,
he
Lord.
Has some crazy combos. His neutral is actually really good for a fighting game character. He got really lucky because he has incredible ground movement, he has incredible neutral, fast aerial tools. He obviously has the go meter, which just doesn't go away until you lose a stock.
Yeah, like Little
like,
Mac, I'm sorry, dog.
If you get to 100%, like you just keep go meter forever and ever until you just lose the stock, which I think is one of his most powerful tools.
As we get into this match soon, we're waiting to see just how reliable these players will be at selecting the right stage, and it's
there we go. Hey, small battlefield. All right, for real this time.
Oh, that was actually way too funny. Congratulations, we passed the test.
We passed the test. We are indeed watching this broadcast as commentators.
We're finally, actually, for real, in Game 4. Also, banger song right now.
Tekken music in Smash is probably some of the best decisions they've ever made. I love that there's Tekken music. It is so hype. It is so proper for a game. Yep.
Tekken music has by far some of like the
best fighting game soundtrack.
Blood pumping DNB and EDM soundtracks. Like, it's ridiculous. If you're not up out of your seat watching Tekken at a major, what are you doing?
You know, I think I'll be the one to say it's suplex. I think the wait was worth it because they kept rolling and we just happened to land on a Tekken song for the proper game.
Very down.
Like this gets your blood. This gets my blood pumping.
There's a kick. Take off.
Oh,
what a
wow! Grab but back through. Very interesting. I thought she would actually use the forward throw.
Yeah, they were just buffering a rollback just in case.
Yeah, I don't think she expected to actually get the grab dash attack. Still not taking the stock. Ganondorf's a heavy guy.
Tripped up that arrow. The split recovers back. Daniel, what a parry on that first arrow. Hold on.
Dash attack still surviving.
You can see Daniel really wisely using that double jump now. Gotta be careful. Pulls through. What a forward smash! Just calls out the shield drop. Daniel thinking they were going to be thrown, or Zero thinking they were going to be thrown. I keep using the tag back, so...
Okay, man. Either or works, right? Gets the point across, but Zero finds them. Oh! Couldn't find the trigger on the forward smash a little bit too early. Just mistimed it slightly. Still has to find a way to get this first stop. Pit player still hanging on for dear life. And she's going to lose
there it is. That's all it takes, yo. It's crazy how just about anything in Ganondorf's kit will kill you.
Every move is designed to take stock.
Yeah, I think everything, even including jab, because it sends you at such a great angle.
It's not a proper like rapid jab or anything. It's just a single hit jab.
But it sends you at a very horizontal angle, so you get sent downwards to the optimal place where it's very hard to recover, right?
Oh my goodness, that was so dangerous. Zero almost calling out the side B. How did that miss?
Well,
how did that miss?
Honestly, in Smash 4, that would have hit. But with the sword being disjointed, rolled right into Ganon, and you're just a little bit too close.
Oh, that was a re-grab, but Pit player, she elected to not go for a punish right there, just elected to go for some stage control. The arrows are coming out.
Alright, Zero.
Now, the percent, now, I want to pay attention to the percent deficit might favor Pit player right here, but she has to remember that she's light compared to Ganon being heavy, and Ganon could just annihilate stocks.
Goes to forward tilt. Risky maneuvers here in the jab again. Sending off perfectly towards the horizontal angle. Not gonna go for too deep of a ledge guard, but that's okay. Keep it simple now, Zero.
Dash attacks. Not gonna take it.
Nice jump. Daniel really cleaning up the recoveries now. Really, that's how important that is against Pit. And there's dash attack trade with the
that's a trade. That's a trade right there in the favor of Zero, and that's why I said can't pay attention to the percent leads, but I guess in this instance you can because 0% last stock. Potentially a point that can go to the Blackman High School by Pit player if she can just secure this last stock.
Yeah, this is it. It really is match point for the first set.
Oh! What a string!
It's like we mentioned before. 2 wrong guesses.
That's it.
It's over.
40% F smash at ledge, dark pit, super light character. No way you're surviving that.
Yeah.
We're going to game 5.
Game 5, baby. Let's go. I mean, we really have had like, what, 7 games at this point? But game 5.
Yeah, this is like if yeah, I think if my math is correct, this is technically game 7. If we void all the other matches that they played
entirely, like, and that's the thing, right? That they played, right? Like they didn't just
played.
Like,
they didn't just immediately stop. They played. They got a feel for how they were gonna play, and that might have shifted some momentum here and there. There's a lot of speculation that we can go on here, but I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because game 5 is where it's really gonna matter.
Yeah, no, it's terrifying, yo. Like that download could have been completed a long time ago with those I guess quote unquote illegal matches we had.
Tomato. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Water under the bridge. I could. There's so many sayings. There's a lot of sayings I could go with for that. But like I said, game 5.
Game 5.
First game 5 of the day for you and me.
Yeah, finally.
And this is only the first set.
Only the first set. We're at game 5. We're just getting cooking. What are these kids cooking?
Oh, don't talk about cooking in front of me, man. I can't stop thinking about that food. You were bragging to me about what you were eating for dinner, man. Like,
I mean, it was curry and toast. Like, it's pretty.
That still sounds so banger, man. Curry with toast? That sounds like an amazing dinner. That's a lit dinner.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Thanks, man. But no, yeah, we're all good. Yeah, Tennessee. This is some real talent out here. I had no clue we had such a nice organization for competitive play out there. That's good stuff.
Absolutely. Tennessee's showing up all the love. Of course, we got to shout out the production team that's helping us out, making sure that you and I are constantly staying informed about what's going on so we're not lost. Just like how we're going to game 5 here, Ganondorf is coming back out. Pit player, I wouldn't expect anything less than staying Dark Pit. True to their name.
True. Now we're actually on FD once again.
40%, man. Ooh. What is that? 2 hits.
63. It's just 3.
Oh,
77 was just 4. Spacing's been perfect. And the Doria is even better. First stock in just 23 seconds.
Very unfortunate for a Pit player right there because she actually just went straight up with the up B, and I believe if you do that when you're that close to the ledge, you actually just miss it entirely. You go past it. And of course, as a free faller, very slow, Zero had all the time in the world to find that punish.
You see Pit player really using the shield to the best of their ability, but try and build out a little bit more percent off of exchanges like that. When the deficit's this big, it might start getting bigger and bigger, but the directional air dodge...
Oh no, and no tech! No tech! Zero was already gonna lose their stock anyways, but Pit player, she unfortunately just went out there, missed the tech in the end, so at the end of the day, Zero, with that off-stage game, still managed to find a stock, even though they probably should have just lost the stock for free.
There was no need to overcommit, but Pit player did, sadly, trying to judge and see if they could get that actual edge guard, but this time, she was unfortunate at the short end of the stick with Ganon.
She almost lost her stock there.
Yeah, I was like,
I was drinking. I just happened to go for a sip. I just happened to go for my little cup right there. I had some water on the second. I'm like, oh, I can just take a sip of water. I almost did a spit take right there.
Owie! This is so brutal. Zero. Jeez. What was the timer?
I salute.
Did like 2 minutes even pass?
I salute for you, Pit player. Oh my goodness, that was so brutal. The very tip of the sword hitbox, and that was still enough to connect.
Very nice. I mean, we saw a little bit of deja vu there from the first game. The reads on the forward smashes, the accidental up B, it all compiled.
It had a little bit of everything, let's be real.
Yeah. Like, you really see how, like, each game amalgamated into that last game. Very solid game 5. And, yeah, I believe first game going over to Blackman. I believe? No. First game going over to Camden.
Camden.
Yeah. So it is 1-0 currently for the entirety of the matchup of the 3v3. One more set win for Camden, and that will be a wrap But we're going to the next set first. And first up,
we got Juju versus MQ, it seems like, for the second match of this set.
It should be interesting. I wonder who they play. No very obvious name as to who they play this time.
I mean, I'll put 2 and 2 together. I'm a Nintendo fan, you know. Xenoblade 1. There's a character called Juju. Maybe he's a Shulk main.
Interesting.
Pit player is pretty obvious. You know, you see the name Pit player, and you, like, it's kind of 2 and 2 together. Juju can't really take a guess.
Not so
MQ,
much.
I don't know either.
MQ, I'm not sure. Kind of clean though.
Kind of clean name. I like it. Short, simple, to the point. I'm sure it stands for something we're never gonna know unless we ask. But no way for us to find out.
On that point, MCC, is there actual definition or like a history behind your name?
You know what? I guess I could tell the story if we got a little bit of time. So, my last name is Chow. And that's what one of the C stands for. My brother happens to be a chef. We nickname him Master Chef Chow, and I just took that abbreviation.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
clever.
I like that.
And then it's why my Twitter name is also play on words. It's called Chow Don This. So it's kind of it's literally just using my last name for everything in some clever way.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. It's nice to have like some real history for a name.
I mean, I think it's always important, not necessary, but very important for some people to, you know, have some meaning to their tags. And for me, my tag has a lot of meaning. What about you? What does Suplex Plus mean to you, man? It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I used to have. How'd you come up with it though?
I used to have like an old gamer tag I didn't want anymore, and I was like, okay, how can I get past this like very make funnable name? like if I entered tournaments with my old name Waffle Master, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna get dunked on if I could go into tournaments with Waffle Master. But one thing I did realize was that I love playing characters who focus on grabs in fighting games. Because I mean, it's my favorite thing. Getting a grab, going into a bunch of damage, getting more mix-ups, getting more pressure.
You're telling me you're a Bowser main in Smash?
No, I still play Mario. I never played Mario. Bowser's too slow.
Too slow? Bowser's more of a grappler than Mario, but you know what? I can kind of see it with Mario.
Yeah.
Mario definitely loves...
Because Mario can get similar damage off his grabs, right? Bowser has the guaranteed side B 25%. Bam! But Mario, you get one down throw, up tilt, up air.
Yep, exactly.
And then you get kill confirms off that. So, like, it depends. When it comes down to it, I find the name Suplex doesn't disregard to the grappler, but the style of and the art of grappling. Speaking of grappling, hold on.
Alright, wait. King K. Rool.
Yeah! Now this is what I'm talking about.
Alright, so my prediction was completely off. I don't think either of us expected this kind of matchup. 2 heavyweights.
Yeah, this is going to be a really violent match. And if you thought you saw no potential off of Ganondorf, just take a look when you see DDD throw his forward smash.
Oh! Wow, if he wasn't King K. Rool, he would have lost his stock. He was on the very edge of that blast zone. Oh my goodness.
That was wild.
These Gordos are putting a lot of pressure on Juju. They just can't get away out. Oh, nice, smart. Very smart from MQ right there. And forward air is gonna take it. Yeah, very smart. Using the Gordo, forcing Juju to have to curve his recovery a little bit. And K. Rool doesn't have a very good recovery because it's so linear.
I'm sorry, is this MQ or Big D? This is a really solid King Unity I'm seeing right now.
It's both.
Both? the fusion?
He is the King DDD. Dash attack.
Dash attack. And again, DDD's dash attack, a really, really solid kill move. It's really slow compared to other dash attacks, but you do not get hit by it.
Yeah, if it hits, it absolutely demolishes you.
There's so many things in DDD's kit that are just gonna ruin you, even more than Ganondorf wishes he could. Oh, I love that tech! Throwing out the cannonball and then falling through the platform with the pole.
Yep, forces opponents to not be able to jump. Oh, canceled the up B a little bit early, and MQ's gonna cause himself to SD. That's gonna give Juju an opportunity to maybe make a comeback here.
Accidentally tapped up one more time, canceling the momentum. Ooh, throws it back, but another counter! Oh my goodness, damage!
They're playing ping pong or something with that.
Yeah.
Volleyball, whatever else sport you can. Oh my god, he broke his shield!
It broke the shield instantly!
What? We went from playing like ping pong to boxing.
God damn!
Pulled out the big fist. And he has a lead now. Juju suddenly has a lead.
Yeah, this is looking really beautiful. What a chance for Juju to try and make this comeback right now.
Gordo's coming out again. Dash attack. Oh, good jump from ledge to avoid it.
The forward smash. You cannot get caught. Oh, the down B charge up? You don't
Wait
tell
a minute.
Me.
This can break shield 2. This can break shield 2. Oh! It's a ledge. It's a ledge.
There's no escape. There's no escape. You
the
still only
king reigns
thing?
supreme. There can only be one. This is King of the Hill. King K. Rool, King DDD.
The penguin or the gator?
Penguin won.
Yeah.
Because he had a hammer.
A hammer versus a cannon. Truly. Or just a boxing glove? I don't know, King K. Rool's got kind of like a pretty varied toolkit of weapons here. The propeller blade.
He's got like a blunderbuss. He's got like a blunderbuss.
Yeah,
he's
the
got
blunderbuss. That's a word for it.
He's got a blunderbuss, a boxing glove. He throws his crown.
Yeah, the
says "Hail to the King" while he throws his crown. Yeah.
The big belly armor. It's awesome.
Big belly armor that broke a shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
like
ridiculous.
They kept ping ponging back the cannonball. MQ decided to shield it. It broke his shield. Juju able to capitalize, get the lead back, and then just got caught on the ledge a little bit too long. Didn't realize that the hammer charge from King DDD was able to hit below the ledge.
Yeah, I don't think it'll hit on every character, but for King K. Rool, he's definitely big enough for it to
He's definitely big enough. You might be right. I'd probably have to see a visualization of the hitbox to be able to confirm whether or not it can even hit below the ledge, but I feel like for KK Rool, you might be right. It might just be a case where his hitbox is just so big.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of characters that poke over the ledge quite a bit. Like, for example, Charizard from Pokemon Trainer. Charizard, like, pokes his whole head up over the ledge while hanging. So, for a lot of characters, it's one of the easiest characters to go ahead and ledge guard for free if they're going to stay on there for a bit too long. But no, yeah, really good stuff. Really good adaptation. Like, this is where we see some really, really brutal matchups in terms of damage output and how safe they need to play.
Well, it's because we're seeing two heavies fight, right? You know, King K. Rool, King DDD, two of the heaviest characters in the entire game. They both hit hard. Obviously, each has like a projectile that they can use to zone people out. But then when it comes to actually boxing with one another in the air, on the ground, they're both dishing out a lot of damage.
One thing I want to mention as well with this particular matchup is I'm very shocked that, well, I'm not shocked, sorry. I'm very expectant to see some adaptation come around the use of projectiles. Because both these characters have pretty slow, high damage projectiles that are very easy to reflect. Now, both these characters are reflectors. So we're going to see who's going to win out this reflector match to see who can get either another shield break like we saw in MQ or a really early stock take from either player. Because, again, these projectiles are comparable to Piranha Plants, really.
Yeah, you said it, and we went from small battlefield to regular battlefield. We're just adding in that extra top platform now. See what kind of shenanigans these two characters get into. Look at that. The inhale was actually a little too close to the King K. Rool, so his blunderbuss was actually still out, so it was able to re-inhale the cannonball and shoot it right back at King DDD.
Yeah, like we're already seeing that like little mini game with the projectiles coming into play. Nice dash attack follow up as well. This is really like textbook DDD play that I'm seeing here. This is solid. But the armor.
Yep. Using that belly armor, you got to be careful though. If your belly breaks, is the equivalent of getting your shield broken.
Yeah, it's really reliable as a anti-approach tool to allow you to have that easy turn steal of armor, but yeah, and like you said,
I guess the heavy character is very difficult though, because consider how hard they hit. They can just break your belly in one hit, and then that's a shield break.
Yeah. This could be terrifying here, but don't overcommit too much. Absorbs it one more time. If either player catches on to the habits of the reflectors here, it might be a wrap.
It might be a little bit more advantageous for... Ooh, wow. Survives the cannonball from the blunderbuss. Nice. Nice dash back from Juju right there.
Okay, hold stage, don't overcommit. Don't need to rush when your opponent's that high a percent.
Something I was going to say, actually, is I think in the projectile matchup head-to-head, Juju has the advantage because the Gordos are a lot easier to reflect because you don't have to reflect them with a reflector. You just hit them back to King DDD. Versus King K. Rool, you have to actively use the inhale from King DDD to get that cannonball, to get the crown.
Right, right. Ooh, the air dodge gets caught with the hashtag.
Does he have jumps? Yeah, oh, he doesn't, yeah, but still manages to make it back. Barely.
Oh, I thought the Gordo would also got hit by to catch him, and that would have been stopped.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. The most crazy unintentional combo ever.
Look at the patience here from Juju. But no forward tilt, down tilt, up tilt, anything?
No forward tilt, no up smash. I think just waited to see what kind of mash they were going to do. Maybe see next time they get it. Nice up smash.
3 stocks to 1. 163.
Still surviving, too.
Never mind.
Okay, well, maybe not anymore. The Gordo just going to find his mark. Very difficult position right there. Had to jump or air dodge out.
Commentators be cursing.
Commentators be cursing, man.
Up air. Begin that space. Dominate the air. Daniel, if you read that inhale reflect one good time, that could just be a stock. Oh,
that's a stock.
Stocks! That forward
Sweet
smash.
spot of the hammer.
Jeez. You simply cannot get hit by the end frames of that hammer slam. It's one of those... I mean, I want to say it's the strongest smash attack in the game, besides, like, Kazuya?
I actually don't know. Kazuya's definitely does the most, because it does...
Yeah, oh no.
Not enough jumps from MQ, either that or just waited a little too long to use that up B, but either way, Juju is going to tie things back up 1-1. But yeah, go back to what you're saying. You might be right. I feel like Kazuya is most definitely the strongest because it does 45%.
Yeah, like I know DDD's
with
like
the sweet spot
is definitely comparable, but pure damage output wise, it's got to be Kazuya, right? Like, right?
You know what? You know what the biggest advantage of us commentating from home is? We have our computer. I'm gonna look this up right now. I'm fact checking this.
Just looking up the strongest smash attack and Smash Ultimate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's figure this out.
Surely. I feel it's gotta be. I want to put my bet on it being DDD. I want to believe in the power of base roster.
Okay, that's most powerful attacks, and it has #1, obviously, the Warlock Punch. Like,
oh well, yeah. Like, come on, I'm not talking about special moves. I'm talking about normal smash attacks.
And you are right. As far as raw kill power go, Bowser and King DDD have the strongest. Obviously, next to Kazuya.
Damn, I'm good.
Look at you, using that knowledge check.
I've played this game for some years, I think. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely had a point in time in high school where I realized I was a esports player when I could actually tell you any move from any character in Smash 4. I was like just a wiki basically for like Smash Bros moves.
You're like the encyclopedia of Smash knowledge. Like you're just spouting information every which way. I would teach
people all the time, right? Because I would have a lot of friends who wanted to get into Smash, and I would oftentimes they would be trying to brainstorm ideas for how to get better, and I would be able to talk to them about anything because I knew every character's moves. And yeah, that was when I was like, you know what? Maybe I have a problem, or I just love video games, and that's my career path. And here we are now. You
can always respect it, man. I always respect the hustle. I respect the grind, and honestly, you're doing God's work always, man.
It's not just me.
Spinning out facts.
MCC, please give yourself some credit, my man. It's been a pleasure already, for sure. But oh yeah,
still just waiting on these guys. Remember, they are tied 1-1 in this best of 5. Obviously, one side does have a point up on the other.
Yes, right now it's Camden in the lead right now.
Camden does indeed have the point up.
So this set could be potentially the last set we have today if Camden takes one more, but not if Flapper has anything to say about it. I'm telling you, this could be a huge bracket.
It's been an interesting one so far. There we go. Going to the final destination. No, get rid of those pesky platforms. Let's just have an all-out brawl.
Yeah, none of that. Let's have these Gordos bounce around as freely as they can.
Look at that, 35% already. Those Gordos doing a lot of work. Didn't get enough charge. I remember, fully charged, that can break a shield just like that.
You know,
Bye.
You know, the strongest force smash in the game, yes.
Kind of does that to you, yeah.
But the scariest is still that, for sure. Above Bowser even. Bowser drop kicks you, sure, but that hammer, the way he reels that back, way too scary.
I wish we could see the victory screens, because there's one where DDD's just charging up the hammer and you see this guy sweating.
Oh yeah.
DDD is a hard worker, man. He works hard.
Woo! Yeah, that hammer, can you imagine how heavy that hammer is? It's got an engine, it's got a jet
That hammer
engine
doesn't weigh
in
like
there.
a ton.
It's got a jet engine.
It has a literal jet engine in the hammer.
Hold on. I'm looking it up real quick. An average jet engine is 4,000
I'm pretty sure the move is called
kilograms.
Jet Hammer. I'm pretty sure DDD's move is called Jet Hammer.
4,000 kilograms. Like,
That's real weight, man. I'm telling you, King DDD is the hardest worker in this Smash roster.
let's look at the pounds because we're Canadian. 8,800 pounds. Okay, anyway, I'm nerding out.
Using those metrics.
Yeah. Okay. Good recovery. The side of MQ.
Nice weight, nice weight.
Ah, the
Ooh,
bait.
gets right into it, and at that percent, it's gonna take the stock. King K rule only 93%. That's not a lot for a heavy. Let's be honest.
It's hard.
100%.
It's hard to dodge the setups here we're seeing from Juju on the side of MQ because you're so huge that dodging projectiles like that can be 2 or 3 times as hard as dodging them as maybe Pit, Pikachu, Olimar, characters who are smaller, right?
Characters that are small, light, faster, but like you're big, you're heavy, you're slow.
Ooh, tries to go for the catch on the grab, but no dice this time.
Try to use the blunderbuss to get some stage positioning here. Oh, very risky. Coming in with the forward air is going to give him some stage control. Juju
Not again!
is going to take the lead. Yes, once again, MQ makes the same mistake as he did in the last game. Goes a little bit too low, loses that stock, but retaliates immediately with that up tilt. Let's tie things back up 1 stock apiece.
Either way, we're even. No complaints here. Next with the Gordo. This is a nice forward tilt in, though. Both players just throwing haymakers, trying to see if they can get some percentages on the board. Underbus again. Controlling space, but not so much that MQ can't just fly over it. Nice
Inhale.
absorb.
Yep, that lets him get some stage control. Ooh, nice air dodge to avoid the back air.
Won't be too overcommittal now. But a nice inhale. Ooh!
Beautiful, beautiful.
Go for that blunderbuss one more time, but the forward smash just catching the hand that was on that gun, just flattening it.
Absolutely crushed
Whew.
King K. Rool's hands, man.
Yeah.
And that was actually really good. DDD used the inhale, Juju mashed out, was put in a position close to ledge, so you figure they're either going to jump, in which case, you know, F Smash is pretty safe because, you know, they have to land, they have to punish you somehow, or exactly what happens, they find a way to land in front of you and bam, you put the hurt on them.
Yeah. It's crazy, too, just how much space, when you consider it, how much space forward smash covers for DDD. It is a huge amount of space when you consider how big he is and how big that hammer is. For covering like ledge like that, not a lot of options that you have as an opponent other than either hopefully actually get to ledge or somehow get over that forward smash.
All right, well, game number four is going to be incoming. We do have a chance to see a tie. 1-1 for the set.
This could be evened up here.
Blackman High School could find their first point, tie things back up, and then force a third set to come up.
Yeah, I would love to see a third set because I want to see some more characters come into play here. We saw Terry, we saw Pit.
It would be interesting, especially because we can see what every single person on the team has to offer to the plate, right?
More characters, more players, get everyone up there playing, yo. We have a team here. That's what it's all about. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm sure that, similar to you, everyone has to get some dinner at some point. So...
it's relatively early still.
Yeah, we got time. No rush.
We got all night, man. We're chilling here all night. And like I said, the biggest advantage is the fact that You and I can see your shelf. You see my shelf.
Yeah,
like,
we're
chilling. We're
chilling.
We're chilling we're chilling from at home, man. I feel like if I swerve my chair like this way, like you can see how many controllers I have.
Nice. You just have the boxes, or are the controllers actually in there?
The controls are actually in there.
Oh, sick. Done.
So you can see my love of the game. Yeah. So many controllers.
I see the 64 controllers in there. That's clean. That's clean.
It's clean, man. I like the little Kirby plushes on your shelf, man.
Yeah.
I think I might have to get some plushies for my shelf.
I have one more bigger Kirby, but
oh,
you can't fit on the shelf.
I have so many friends who are just huge Kirby fans, and of
how
course
can you
Kirby is Sakurai's boy, man. He created Smash. He helped create Kirby. That's his little boy, his little baby.
Actually, I just remembered. Yeah.
Yeah, you completely forgot Sakurai helped with Al Laboratory and obviously the creation of Kirby.
There you go. Well, yeah, manga shelf. You know the deal.
I respect it, man.
Yeah, a couple amiibos up there. Nah, no, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, comfort of home.
Anyway, yeah.
we're basically spending a day watching two people play a video game that we both love to play ourselves.
The game is good. Let's have some fun here.
Let's have some fun as we head into game number 4 here. Stage is Small Battlefield. That's right.
Back here once again. This stage is so terrifying to me for how low those platforms are.
How low the platforms are, like how small the blast zones are relative to like a lot of other stages, and of course how small the stage is itself. Like, look how there's no room on this stage for anything.
Oh, not at all. I can only imagine how nice the Gordo bounce arcs might be on the stage as well with the platforms. Oh, Gretz the crown. No crown for Daniel. Been dethroned. And look at that. Look at him. Oh, what a reflect. Smashed it again.
What a reflect. And he gets the crown back. He managed to get the crown back. Dash attack just to intercept at landing. Blunderbuss is going to come out. Gets the inhale. Throws him back off stage.
I love the attempt at playing around the crown for MQ, but he can't do it forever.
Can't do it forever. Ooh, a little bit late on the crown toss. Going to get hit by the Gordo. Nice armor. Crown always comes back. It's going to get a little bit of damage in.
Over the down tilt. Trying to go for a swap dodge to avoid the grab, but it's caught by forward tilt instead.
Yep, actually small weight right there from Juju just to be able to punish it. Dash attack. Oh, that could be a big punish, but no. MQ's just going to elect to go for the F tilt. Get a little bit more damage, get some stage control.
Gordo pressure, up tilt, gets thrown off the stage. You are gone like trash on a Sunday.
Did you see how he just threw King DDD like that?
Yeah, just tossed him so disrespectfully.
Just tossed him out there like he is the Sunday garbage, and immediately just puts 46%, 60% on that second stock.
Oh, I thought the Gordo saved him for a second. Okay, no.
Yeah, that actually could have been very interesting, because if you get hit by 2 simultaneous attacks like that, it actually changes your launch angle. Very fortunate for MQ, because it actually just ended up sending him even more straight upwards.
Yeah. 13% already. I'll try to even this up as fast as possible here. One more time, getting top of the one of us. Ooh, angles it up! What a shot!
From downtown, shoots it upwards, hits the mark. I think K. Rool has a good hobby of, like, you know, bird hunting or something. It's bird hunting season.
Yeah, I think
penguins are birds.
I didn't realize he was actually playing duck hunt, not in K. Rool. It's crazy. Oh, absorbs a Gordo. Trying to win neutral with that projectile, but it's just not enough.
Oh, parries, gets a nair as a punish, gets some stage positioning right here.
Okay, we're good. Got hit with the sour
waits a little bit, got the sour spot.
Down tilt gets hit by the armor.
Yeah, that super armor right there. Actually kind of saved him.
Oh, smash? No, just jab. Not looking from the multi-jab, though.
Yep, gets jabbed by Juju. Blunderbuss coming out. So close to losing this stock. MQ needs to find a way to secure this stock alone.
There it is.
The berry. Oh, tries to get the up smash, misses the timing.
Hang in there, MQ. Hold on. Not over yet.
I feel like this percent you probably could just go for the F tilt if you get the berry. Or an F smash.
KO.
I kind of neglected that F smash is also an option that he can just do off the berry. And once again, we're going to a game 5.
Game 5. Once again, baby. We actually might
game 5.
Talked about it earlier in the day, but a potential of 15 games in these team battles here.
Absolutely. I think it's worth emphasizing, man, the fact that there are just potentially 15 games, and so far we are seeing the maximum number of games that this entire series can go to, of course, pending on if Juju can clutch it for his team, or if MQ can secure that point, bring these back to 1-1 apiece in the series.
Let's see it evened up. It's good for the morale, good for the players. Let them rock, right? Get that finals match to decide it all, put it all on the line, all beans, all marbles, no funny business.
A lot more pressure probably riding on, obviously, well, for Juju, they have absolutely nothing to worry about, but MQ, probably a little bit pressure, because this is do or die now. Game 5, nope, there's no room for mistakes. You don't have any other games to give away, and if you lose it, oh my god.
Sorry. She's gonna keep meowing if I don't pick her up for a bit, so.
I hope we got some pet fans then. I'm personally definitely more of a cat fan than a dog fan.
I feel you. I can't really do barking.
I like cats because they're quieter.
That's what I'm saying. The barking is too much for me. I love dogs to death. They're so cute. But I think if
we even got the approval. We even got the approval. I'm looking at our little notes here. Production always approves cats on stream, man.
Bless. Oh, she's kind of shy. But
this is entertainment right here, man. This cat is helping us do our job. Just their presence on stream takes the words out of my mouth.
Yeah. Her name's Annie. Tuxedo cat.
Annie?
About 12 years old now. Getting a little older.
Okay.
But yeah. She's been around for a while. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, with dogs, I don't mind the barking too much if it's not too excessive. But
I think it's just the constant need for walks, you know. Like,
I mean, walks,
there's
walks
a lot of means
as well.
for a dog. I feel like with a cat, I just kind of make sure I feed them.
Oh yeah.
They kind of just left to their own devices, because that's how a cat lives. They kind of march to the own beat of their drum.
Exactly. Yeah. Feed them, love them. That's all you gotta do. Make sure they're all healthy and taken care of. They're good to go. Yeah, I feel like if I had barking in my own house every day, I would go insane.
Oh, it would definitely. I feel like it would also be commentating a lot harder, because you get a dog in your room and then they start barking, like it picks up on the mic, and then it's like all kinds of trouble, because not only are you interrupted, Villager.
This is actually a very surprising change to me. Like in a heavy matchup like this, I'm surprised Villager's the answer.
I feel like it's just because you want a little bit more zoning. You know, you don't want King K. Rool to get in on you as much. DDD worked for the first couple games that you were able to take, but throw a wrench in the mix. And see, look at that. Villager can absolutely just counter King K. Rool. Now he has no crown.
Oh, up tilt, coming in clutch. And so
King
far,
K. Rool,
Villager doing work.
King K. Rool cannot use his crown if Villager pockets it.
Oh, that's such a good point, actually. That's such a huge counterplay to King K. Rool. I never even thought about that for a second.
Yep, it's actually such a big counterplay. And the bowling balls, because of how linear. Yeah, look how linear the recovery is. Like,
what
this is straight
up
up
matchup for K. Rool. And a great answer from MQ, even more so.
This is an incredible pick right there, and that's gonna steal a second stock. I think I don't want to be that guy, but I think we might see another set.
Yeah, this is about to be it, really. I mean,
this is an incredible.
Oh, there goes the crown
like,
too.
This really goes to show how much MQ understands matchups in this game.
So the crown, you can negate the recovery. You can deal with the armor in an effective way, like outspace
And they haven't
them.
even taken 100% yet. Like, King K. Rool needs to find some stock. Yep, see, look, trying to reach for the crown wasn't there.
Nothing.
Just can't use it.
I wonder how is it actually just forever? I guess it is.
It's just until you lose your stock, but when you're on your last stock, like, you're never gonna take it. And okay, now they have it back. But if they throw it and it gets pocketed, again, they can't use it anymore again.
Good to know there is a timer, even though the timer is extremely long.
No, there's no timer. Like, as long as Villager stays alive, I think as long as the Villager stays alive and they don't unpocket it.
I know I saw the crown leave their inventory before they died, but they might have just pulled it out and then died. I don't know. Either way, got the crown now once again. Owning space with it. The berry?
That should be it.
The crown?
Oh, they're trying to sauce them with the crown.
They're all trying to sauce him so hard right now. What's the Riz?
Dash attack on the punish. What's the play here? They have the cannonball in the pocket. Nice weight. Amazing weight from Juju.
Didn't catch the roll, but that's all good. 173 on Juju. Is this possible?
It's always possible. As long as you still have life. Throws the crown. Forward tilt.
Catches the cannonball. Oh no!
And he air dodges right back into it.
Whew. That was brutal. That was brutal, I do gotta say.
That was an incredible counter pick. That was actually as perfect of a counter pick for King K. Rool as you can get.
Yeah, no, like textbook decision making right there. Shout out to the coach on that one, if not the player. God dang.
Not only that, but the fact that they understand how to play Villager too. It's not. It's like, it wasn't just a counter pick to throw for a counter pick. It was like, I know how to play this character, and this character just so happens to be your kryptonite.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That was nice. That was nice. Gotta say.
All right. Well, with things tied up one apiece, as you wanted, Suplex, we are gonna get our third set of the whole batch.
Let's go.
They're going to be Carl representing Caden and AJ Bro 54 representing the Black Men High School.
Very nice. Very nice. Now again, we're probably gonna see some pretty different characters once again. We've seen our fast damage dealers, Pitt, Terry. We've seen our heavyweights, Ganon, K. Rool, DD.
K. Rool. We've seen a zoner, Villager. There's not much else left to see. I think it's up to you in the air for whatever these players want to pick, but whatever they pick, I'm sure we're gonna be satisfied either way.
And now my only question is here as well, like, I wonder if they're like top level anchor players, or if this is the player that's the most clutch. You know what I mean?
I think this is the funny thing, that because we were speculating on it, like at the beginning of our day, we were like, oh, how would you go about this? Like, would you like throw your best player in the beginning because you want to start the game off right, or start the match or the set off right?
It's a guarantee that they'll play too.
Set the tempo, or do you want to just save them as your anchor? They're your best player, like regardless of what happens, like you have a fallback.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, in a format like this, you might not even have a set 3. So leaving your best player for set 3 can honestly be a huge risk, because they might not even get the chance to hold the sticks.
Yep. But I think it's just that safety net, knowing that in a third series set, you have your best player still available.
Yeah. This is where
it's just that safety net.
I know it's not like our format for today, but if we were in an offline setting, I would love to see live input from the players talking about their decision making here, because
that's just like a crew battle.
Just like a crew battle.
It'd be just like a crew battle. It'd be just like a crew battle.
Yeah, it's really cool to see just how much these teams are not only putting their best foot forward, but also clearly showing off their experience and skill in this game, because again, this is high school level. High school. How old is Spargo again?
I think he is in high school.
Is he? Oh, I'm gonna double check real quick. Yeah, Spargo.
Also, I hope you're staying hydrated there, Suplex.
Oh, you know what? You're so correct. But as I look it up right now, Spargo is still in high school, 17 years old, and
considered second best in the world,
if not one of the best. I mean, we just saw Spargo dominate main stage.
He beat Light
at 17 years old. 17
years old. And
he's
if
still
that's
doing
what
homework.
Just imagine if that's what one 17-year-old can do. Imagine like 5 or 6 or 7 or like however many.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
There's a lot of unseen talent out in the world, and I think that's what these tournaments. Yep, and I think that's what these tournaments allow, them to do. Show off the talent. Gives us recognition too, because we go through players every which way. Of course, you and I know like all the top players. We can name like all the best in the world. We can name the people from our local scene who are the best.
100%.
When it comes to like everyone outside, the people who have yet to make a mark or even start their journey, this is their starting point, man.
Yeah,
this is the talent. We're like the scouts, just kind of looking at the new talent coming in.
Yeah, no, it's cool to see just how much we can not only reach out to in communities, but also how much difference in how much culture there is in each scene around the world, right? Like, of course, there's skill level differences, and I mean, shout out to Spargo for being this young and being one of the best in the world. And
absolutely,
it's incredible that he's from Tijuana, Baja California, and at this point in time,
at the age of 17,
they're still getting yelled at by their teachers to do their homework, and they're winning tournaments like this.
And yet, the 17-year-old is beating up every single person you can imagine.
Grown men,
like
who make this their career,
who have practiced and made a career out of playing this game, and he makes them look like a joke sometimes.
A clown. Like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, the talent that kids can show off in a game like this, when you have that much time on your hands, when you do your homework. I'm looking at you. When you do your homework, you have time to play games.
Do your due diligence, man. I bet. You know what? I can bet every nickel I have. Spargo is a person who does his homework.
He's gotta.
He does
it the day it's assigned. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
But
it's a real one right there.
Yeah, it's crazy how much, like, you can truly find talent in this kind of age group, and on top of that, like, talent that can be this strong. Because you'd think that, like, around like 18, 19, 20 range is when you start to become a top player. That's when, like, your peak is. You're getting out of high school, you have time. Maybe take a gap year or something. I don't know. Focus on the career.
I think that says a lot about, you know, people, like, at least for the experience that you and I have.
Yeah.
Because I think the earlier you start this, the better. There is no better time to be able to realize your passion than high school, early university. That's the time. Those are the times where you know, kind of get to explore the world because you're still young. Heck, we are considered still young. You're like 23, I'm 24. Like, we're not even in our mid-20s yet. Like, we're, by all accounts, you and I are still young.
That's why, again, I want to shout out, like, double down shout out the TIAAA and the TACA for truly being out here and supporting these players. And of course, PlayVS for their high school championship, truly showing off all these amazing communities and different games to allow people of all ages, not just the older, not just the younger, but for people who are in high school right now, trying to make their debut, trying to choose a career path for themselves and look into esports and supporting that. I wish I had that, but I'm so glad it's here now.
I mean, whether as a long-term career, something short-term, as a hobby, like, there's just something to gain from joining these communities, friends, social activity, you know, just, you know, being able to go out and have fun.
Totally.
Gives you a reason to get out of the bed in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. Get the hell up. You got school in the morning. And after school, games. You know it, baby.
Oh, I miss my high school days, man. That's exactly how I lived my life. School, homework, unwind with, like, a few video games.
Now, if I had a high school championship during my high school days, maybe I miss a little bit more. But you know what? When I got out of high school, started chasing esports, and that's when my night really started, I think. It's too much fun getting into a career like this, and when you're able to chase your dreams, chase at the end, while you're young.
All right, well, final match. We've already seen Terry before, so not much to say on this, but Kirby?
I do love seeing a Kirby. Now,
you do love seeing a Kirby.
People may sleep on the pink puffball himself, but I'm telling you, this character has bombos. But bombos like Terry, we'll have to wait and see. Does Carl have these? Or does AJ Bro have the raw damage output to simply leave uncontested?
Well, for the looks of things right now, AJ Bro is just absolutely dominating here. Kirby's already at 126%. We got to remember, Terry has a plethora of options that can absolutely just take stocks away. And Kirby's not that fast of a character. Nice down smash read on the roll in.
Power dunk whiffing on the platform there. Also trying to find an opening. Get that first stock off the table.
Tries to get the burn knuckle just to take the stock. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything. Oh, got the jabs, but just couldn't pull the trigger. But it doesn't matter because the roll away and then finding the dash attack to take that stock. Kirby is notoriously light, man. That's probably your biggest weakness.
Off the out smash. No dice this time. Good defense so far from AJ Bro. The neutral lair. Once again, gotta try and absorb everything you're doing here. Go meter now active for AJ, bro. Gotta land and get the super off.
Dash attack.
No confirm, but this geyser. They know they got it. They're just confirm it.
Yep, they got it. But even as like the opponent, even if I was Carl, I'd be so aware of it. Like just knowing your opponent has go is so scary. Just the presence of having a go meter.
And they're not the easiest to punish. They're definitely punishable. Not impossible at all. What an up smash as well. But the amount of fear that those supers can actually instill is greater than the amount of courage you need to properly punish them every single time.
Ooh, nice anti-air right there. Just crouching using the charge for the rising tackle. Barely not going to take the stock either.
Alright, wait, controlling space. You see Carl really going for aerial approaches, and it's looking really good for the pure fact that AJ Bro isn't able to contest that space nearly as well as Kirby can.
Yeah, nice get-up attack as well from AJ Bro. Ooh, trying to go for some hard reads right here, Carl.
Ooh. Nice little forward air to juggle her over. And what a
nice
read!
fade back. What a fade back right there. What a fade back right there. AJ Bro trying to recover horizontally with the burning knuckle, and Carl just dashed back, wait for him a little bit. Got the sweet spot of the foot, man.
145 on Kirby. How is the balloon still alive? There we go. The healing is popped.
He's not gonna be for long. Got the pop of the dash attack, 2 for 2 on the dash attack stocks from AJ.
From the power dunk. No dice this time. Down tag drill or down air drill. Oh, the classic. It's not a Kirby player without a down B every now and then. Playing it slow and neutral now. Don't be too hasty. Scramble a little bit. 78% already. This could be kill potential here.
This is very close. Once again, another dash attack. The percentage keeps rising. Terry's gonna have a much easier time finding the KO on Kirby. Oh, nice SDI.
That was beautiful. Another read on the roll. Carl's out here.
Has no jump. Gets intercepted by the power dunk. Has to go to ledge.
That was close. Almost got him with a down smash, but a forward smash will indeed. AJ Bro taking that first game.
AJ Bro finding that punish from the dash attack. Barely misspaced, actually, and just kicked them away with the F smash. That F smash is super strong. F smash for an F smash. AJ Bro takes game number 1, as you said, Suplex.
This is nice, yo. This is nice. Game 5. Or no, sorry. What do we call this?
We're on game 11.
Yeah, game. Oh my god.
This would be game number 12 overall. Because both the other previous 2 sets went to game 5.
Yeah, and if you think about it, if you really want to get annoyingly technical, those legal matches as well.
Oh my goodness.
We've hit game 15.
We've already hit the 15 game quota because we've had the extra 3 games.
Yeah.
You make a good point.
Yeah, I guess a good tip for production in this. We're in Series 3, Game 2 going into it now. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Because, yeah, it's hard to describe, like, a set within a set, but a series and then a game of the set that's in that series. Yeah, I like that. It adds up.
It makes the most amount of sense.
Yeah, this
just adds that separation, makes it a little bit more clear for everyone, of course, if you're watching from home.
It's so cool just how tight this is getting, because Kirby Terry, I would want to say, is a pretty stacked matchup for Terry, but Kirby recovery as well as Kirby ledge guarding can be really, really effective against a character like Terry.
I feel like that is probably the matchup in a nutshell. Yeah. Just because Terry once again has the speed, has the mobility, can absolutely just box in on Kirby, because Kirby's slow, he's floaty, he doesn't have a lot of air mobility. Like, yes, he has a lot of jumps, but doesn't move very far in the air. And of course, he's super light.
Yeah. And
Terry's probably one of the most consistent hardest hitters. He doesn't hit the hardest in the game.
No.
But he hits hard enough.
About every touch Terry gets will be about 20%. About no matter how much you scratch it.
Yeah. Could go anywhere from 20 to 40, 60, 70. Like, your percent could rise up super fast. And once again, that's even assuming he doesn't have the go meter. When you get the go meter, Terry goes from like dangerous to lethal sometimes.
Yeah. And also lethal at a very low percent, because you see Terry turn into Kazuya Mishima once go meter is active, and it's a wrap. That's a wrap.
It's a wrap, man. Like, one touch and goodbye. 40 or even worse, one touch, 40%.
Ow. No, it's brutal out here. I want to see Kirby actually shine. I love that character so much in this game. It's too much fun to play. But
I think I like the roster overall in this game.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really any characters that I can complain about. Yeah, you can complain about certain. You can complain about the way people play some matchups, but like I think just as a celebration of gaming, Smash really does it well. Being able to bring all these characters from different series.
Yeah, is it a celebration of gaming or is it a celebration of Fire Emblem?
Why? Just because there's over 8 Fire Emblem characters in the game? That's like a 10th. It's just like what, a 10th of the representation they have in the game.
But a whole 10th is one series. Besides Mario,
there's a lot of Fire Emblem out there, man.
True. I mean, I can't say I'm not a Roy and Ike fan, so that's on me. I bet.
Especially considering they are both considered good characters. Roy especially.
Yeah, Roy is super fun to watch. I love watching Roy.
Oh man, Roy is probably one of a lot of people's favorite characters to play. He's very easy to use, but he can also be very technical.
Oh, entirely. The amount of like specific usage you need to understand around the sour and sweet spot of your moves is something that not many other characters have to deal with or really can manipulate all that effectively.
And then you have like characters like Marth versus Lucina, they're Echo Fighters, but then Marth obviously gets a lot more reward if you're able to be very good at spacing, and then Lucina, you don't have to worry about it as much, you just gotta play a more consistent neutral, more consistent game, but you won't get as big of a reward if you do somehow space out your sword.
True.
Versus Marth, at least.
Yeah, I want to see just how much we can get into the edge guarding game. Never mind, we have a Kazuya pick.
3, 2,
oh wow!
My father.
This is
just kill him.
This is a true FGC finals.
Yeah. Oh,
and he's dead.
An 8-second stop. Now that's what I'm talking about. Both players just swinging.
They're both swinging. This is true FGC, and Mario's just playing in the background. Come on, we gotta play some tech. We gotta play some Tekken music. We play some King of Fighters music.
This could have been like the most serious one-on-one, and yet we just have. I feel like I'm about to see a Koopa bounce back and forth.
All right, well, there's Kazuya's 100% meter, and it's gone. 40% Rage Drive, man. That does so much damage.
Very worth it. Oh, a fully charged up Rising Tackle.
Yep, but doesn't take the stock, and neither will that power dunk. Kazuya is super heavy, man.
Why do they make him so heavy? He's not wearing anything. Like,
he's as naked as the day he was born, and yet he's heavier than like 90% of the cast.
Like, it makes no sense to me. He's just a dude. Oh, the 10-hit combo coming in.
The 10-hit combo. We gotta watch out for those smash attacks. Those smash attacks do have armor on them. Ooh, a little bit slow. We were talking about it. You said it earlier. Outside of DDD and Bowser, Kazuya does in fact.
Not again!
Not again! Kazuya probably has the strongest smash attack in the game.
You want to see if there's a land sweet spot here. It's charged up.
Although, yeah, that is assuming you land the sweet spot.
Rage Drive now.
Burning Knuckle, you gotta eliminate it. Make sure that Kazuya does not get to use the Rage Drive.
Going for it. Going for anything. Double form. Allowing a little bit of float off stage.
And there we go. Unlike Terry, Kazuya will lose his comeback mechanic.
Thank goodness. Because he needs a comeback mechanic, right?
I mean, you also got to remember the fact that Rage Drive does increase the damage Kazuya does while it's active. So you can't exactly just give Kazuya a permanent attack buff once he hits 100%.
Yeah.
Also, you got to stay faithful. In Tekken, you only get one Rage Drive.
Right. Ooh, gold bell smash. No dice this time. Once again, it'd be Carl. Need to land a solid hit. Really get this party
nice
started.
up tilt.
I think they're kind of relying on the 10 attack maybe a little bit too much. So many good tilts from Kazuya. I try and make use of them all.
Oh, he got the crumple from the demon or the devil's fist. No, he sells his jump.
Yeah. I thought they were about to fall for a moment there. Heaven's Door!
The Rage Drive art, unfortunately for, well, fortunately for AJ Bro, I should say.
What a block.
Wasn't the command version. 10-hit combo.
Rolls right out. Do not get caught with a super. We're not okay.
Power Dung.
We're not okay to take
Power
that
Dung,
super.
still surviving. It's going deep for it.
Gotta
smash into the up smash.
Woo! Oh, that's reliable right there.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Kazuya Mishima.
And I love how it's the Tekken announcer.
Yeah.
That is the best detail.
It's so good. When I saw Kazuya first announced, I immediately thought, how are they gonna make this character feel just as brutal as they do in the game? And
you know how they did it? They gave him basically his, like, well, not his whole moveset, because if you go to Tekken, he has, like, over 100 moves.
oh yeah,
They gave him,
most
like,
people have
a
about
fraction
100.
of it. Yeah, they gave him, like, a fraction of his moves.
Yeah.
But they made them, like, all unique tilts. He's the only character in the game with 8 tilts.
Which is beautiful in my eyes. I love that idea, and I kind of wish it was in more characters. But
He has 8 tilts, he has 2 command grabs, he
Yeah.
has 4 specials, 4 aerials, obviously, he has a rage drive art.
yeah, the command grabs I find are so sick. Like having a command grab.
You got the heaven,
in
you got the
Smash?
Heaven's Door, and then you have the Gates of Hell,
Yeah, Gates of Hell.
where he just breaks. I think Gates of Hell is one of the best moves in the game,
Oh, easily,
none.
easily.
bar none.
It's
just-
literally a stock taker. It's a robbery.
Like, just from the fact that it launches you at such a horrendous angle,
Yeah.
it has kill power.
Like for those at home, most throws will launch you at about like a 45 angle or so, maybe a little bit lower, but Hell's Gate.
It's like down.
You
Yeah,
go,
it just
you go
sends you down.
straight down to where it's the bottom corner. Like, you
Down
just go-
and horizontal,
It's
which
awful.
for a lot of characters is just a killer.
Yeah.
It's just you're just dead.
Well, like, just being... So, like, if the stage is where my hand is right now, just being, like, here is bad already. But then you get thrown, maybe, like, other side, like, all the way down to the other corner here where the blast zone's at. What are you gonna do? Unless you're Pit or any other character, which is, like, okay, admittedly,
Yeah, unless you're
like,
Kid or you have a
80% of
character
the
with like
roster.
either multiple jumps or like a really,
Yeah.
really long recovery, like Meta Knight or something.
Yeah, like, most characters can make it back, but it's not a matter of making it back, it's a matter of not getting ledge guarded, right? Because you have to come
Yep.
back so linearly from a corner like
It effectively forces you to jump
that. It forces you
because
to
of the
jump
angle
and have very linear
and have a good recovery. But then obviously because your recovery is going to become so linear, you know,
Exactly,
Kazuya just
yeah.
kind of punishes you. Yep.
Yeah,
And I think, and the reason we bring this up is because Terry, I think, in my opinion, is one of those characters that really suffers from being hit by the Gates of Hell.
Yeah, not only does he have not the best diagonal recovery, but his recovery relies on a 2-part. So you're almost always going to get the same result if you hit Gates of Hell, which is going to be side B into up B. I forget the term for Terry's side B again. Crack shoot? Crack shoot.
Crack shoot.
Yeah.
Or Burning Knuckle.
Yeah.
He has 2.
Right. I was thinking of the backflip one because it's more reliable for recovery. I think.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot faster. It
Yeah.
has more disjointed hitbox.
Already a huge lead. We're just 25 seconds in, and Carl's
Yeah,
already.
and
on
Carl
his way
already
to-
finds himself with the rage drive. Wow! Once again, hurt box shifting.
Covering real easy. Keep it simple now. And that combo coming in clutch.
53%.
It's so much damage for matching one button.
Oh no way!
You know it, baby.
And he's at 90.
94%. Power
I love that. I love that little jump from Carl just to avoid maybe losing his stock a little bit early, but gets hit by the Burning Knuckle anyways, and he's down to stock.
Nice little
44%.
combo there.
Go meter. This could be the difference maker in this matchup.
Are you okay?
Blast the wall.
Into the geyser right away too.
Into the power geyser, and suddenly he just did like 60%, and he's dead.
Yeah, very clean play from AJ Bro.
This is why we stress the entire time. Neutralizing go meter is one of the most crucial things you can ever do.
Yeah, you can't get caught by it.
You can't get caught by it. Oh, there we go. Oh, just go for a read.
Trying to land now, at least, Carl. Makes some space, getting the throw.
It's the back throw.
Also, can we get more cinematic throws in Smash? Like,
yeah, like Kazuya's.
Yeah, I know, like in one-on-ones, it's different than like normal, like usual Smash where it could be 3 or 4 or plus players. But I just love the idea of like zooming in on Mario while he's doing the back throw, right?
That would be pretty cool.
Zooming on,
and
what a geyser!
Lands right in the power geyser. That's a 3-stock from AJ Bro.
Yeah, I started getting casual about it. Just like, this is just gonna be a wrap. Like, AJ Bro's just cleaning it up right now.
The biggest problem from Carl was he just couldn't neutralize that go meter. And like I said, Terry with the lead and 100% and go meter, that's a recipe for disaster.
It's brutal. It's brutal here. Out of all the FGC characters, I think Terry is definitely the scariest once they're in their combat mechanic mode.
Terry and Kazuya are definitely notorious for being the two scariest.
Yeah.
It's usually a coin toss for me which one is the better of the two, because they each have their own mechanics, of course. They each have their own movesets and their own combos. But I think if you're looking for consistency, you're looking at Terry. If you're looking for the high technical, super optimized character, well then Kazuya's got you beaten down. And a super optimized Kazuya, it's one of the best characters in the game.
It's too powerful. You actually can't be touched.
He is untouchable. He's gonna crouch dash everywhere. He's gonna be across the stage, and he's gonna just intangible crouch dash right in front of your face, and then you're so like, brutal. Oh my god, it's so scary.
I don't know what they were thinking, given that crouch dash invincibility. Like,
they're staying true to Kazuya, man.
I know, but it's Smash Bros. You don't have to follow the same rules. It's so nonsensical to me to think about a character being able to have invincible movement like that, especially invincible movement that can lead such a great combo starter. I mean, hey, it's where we live in. We choose to play this game, and damn, is it fun.
Well, we're going to game number 4 right here.
Yeah.
Whew. 2 FGC characters. Game number 1, we saw Kirby. Do you think you go back to the Kirby, or do you think you stay in the Kazuya? Because the Kazuya is the reason they had that one game win.
Yeah, I mean, I liked how the Kirby was looking, but I think matchup-wise, you have to play really clean to make Kirby work against Terry. Like, it's
just such a difficult matchup because you get punished once and you explode.
Definitely. Like, I think if you have a really good read on the opponent, you can get good combos with Kirby. Terry gets comboed nicely. You can edge guard Terry pretty effectively. But at the end of the day, enough mistakes you make, and the amount of the damage ratio between those two characters just becomes way too evident, right?
It's damage ratio, and I think the weaknesses of Kirby get amplified when he gets bullied by Terry. Like, you just notice how hard it is for Kirby to be able to box against Terry 1v1 like that, especially because Kirby is a character that does need to box. He doesn't have a projectile. You have to get in.
Yeah.
And that takes half the battle away from Terry. When you're forced to go in to make a move, it makes it very hard.
Totally.
Not to say Kazuya can't do the same, but because Kazuya's whole game plan is literally Electric Wind God Fist, and then
game,
let the imagination go wild.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, I want to see Kirby again because I believe in the optimal play that you can do with that character. But Kazuya's definitely the safer pick, like just 100%. There's no doubt about it in my mind that if you pick Kazuya,
I mean,
you're on the right track.
I'll be the one to say we could see an entirely new character for all we know. That's neither Kazuya nor Kirby.
Yeah. I'm honestly unsure. We have, I don't know, 80 characters to choose from, and there's a chance.
This is a slim chance that, one of those other 80 characters could be selected in this next match. I mean,
if I'm thinking of bad matchups for Terry, because we saw what an amazing matchup pick from MQ, picking Villager against King K. Rool.
Yeah, actually, that was like as textbook of a counter pick as you can get. And this is what I was talking about. Look at this counter pick Joker into Terry.
I was gonna lead into this. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna mention a character that's faster than Terry and a character that's more disjoints than Terry. And here we are.
More disjoints and has the ability to edge guard him. That's the most important part.
Yeah, edge guarding Terry is crucial to the matchup, I'd say. His recovery is so incredibly linear for most of the time that he recovers that it's not impossible to read it, but it's definitely easier than other characters. Nice counter to get to activation on the Persona.
Yep, and Arsene is the biggest worry here because, like, he'll be able to push Terry off of the stage so easily, and of course Arsene is so strong. Tetrakarn, man. Strongest counter in the game. I think. Maybe Sephiroth is stronger.
I'm actually not sure.
You know what? Strongest might not be the best word, but I'll say the best. People definitely
most
say
reliable
Joker's
counters.
is probably, one of the best.
Yeah. It reflects projectiles, it reflects physical attacks, and it does really good damage, and consistently hits the opponent for hitting them as well. That's the other thing about counters, is that, like Sora, nice power gun. God dang, first stock down for AJ Bro.
Yep, and 2 stocks away from being able to take the whole series.
We talked about it earlier
Blackman
today
High School.
with Sora, how counters don't always truly hit their mark because they're not designed to either reflect the projectile actually back or the attack in time will hit them. But Jokers will almost always connect. A little bit too low! Loses the lead!
A little too low. Actually got a little bit scared right there. He did do a high recovery, which I loved, but then he immediately crack shooted again back off stage and just couldn't recover.
Arsene down for the count right now. 80% on Carl right now, and it can definitely even it up. But all it takes is one. Good read! It was almost there! What air dodge for the burning knuckle, too?
I have no idea how that didn't work. I swear I saw the S smash just phase right into him.
Yeah.
Rebel's guard, that's gonna be huge for Carl. He needs to get Arsene back as soon as he can.
It was 2 beautiful dodges just now. Another forward smash read. Blackman's AJ Bro. Assumedly rolling a bit too much. Carl down as well. Burning knuckle at the end of the stage. Gonna be plenty. Take out that second
Barely
stock.
made it back, actually. I thought AJ for a second SD'd again, but magnet hands.
Yeah, I mean, hey, for Camden Central, this could be their last stock. Blackman High School, this is the one chance.
Carl's their last hope. Arsene is on the field. Gets burned ugly. He doesn't have a jump. Thankfully, Arsene has an invincible recovery. Up B's the wrong way. AJ
went too deep.
SD's again.
This is it. This is a chance Carl needs. 92%, but you still have a chance. Only 1 stock left for AJ Bro. If you make the right decision making, this is your chance to run it back into game 5.
Arsene is gone right now, so I feel like priority number 1, either stall out the time, use the Rebel's guard, or just find a way to get Terry off stage. Power dunk, not gonna do it. 146% is super high though.
You can't take many more of those.
Oh, AK. AI's gonna help. SDIs!
Really good defense from Carl. Hang in there, yo. Take the game 5.
Rebel's guard. There we go. But let's go in front of the dash attack, and AJ Bro is going to take the win. The set win for Blackman High School.
Let's go, yo. I'm telling you, it was a really, really, really solid set, but this is where we're at now. I'm telling you, it looked like it could have been a whole fresh new game 5. We're gonna cut that short. This Terry is not playing around.
You know what? 14 out of 15. I'd say that's still good.
I mean, we basically hit our quota. Yeah.
We basically hit our quota, man. Like 14 games. Not to mention the fact that you know, we did have a few technical mistakes. Yeah, a little mistakes here and there, but ultimately we have finished, man. Really and solid. Blackman High School is the winner, 2-1 in the set.
I'll come back to Camden was in the lead for quite some time too. So.
They were. I think Blackman High School fought back hard. They had to fight back. They were down, but they slowly clawed their way up.
Very nice play. No, truly. And this is the power. This is the potential. I'm telling y'all, yo, I'm so mad I didn't have this in high school. I'm so glad these kids have the chance to compete. I hope everyone had a really good time. I mean, hey, once again, shout out to the Tennessee Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association and the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association. Y'all have truly brought dreams to life with this bracket. And then once again, thank you to PlayVS and production. Giving us a great show today. MCC,
TGS obviously behind the production, and thank you, Suplex. Like,
it's been a great time.
We had an amazing staff working with us all day today, and I don't think I could ask for anything better. No, we've been having a lot of fun, you know, behind the scenes. Both obviously you and I in front of the camera on the mic. I think it's been a good day overall.
Good day of Smash. You love to see it. There's some good matches, good characters, good production. I don't know, like, what more can I say than GG's? Good stuff, yo.
GG's, man. It was some good games. Again, 14 out of the 15 potential games we saw today.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate we couldn't get to that last game 5, but you know what?
We'll get them next time.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah. Now, once again, shouts again to the TIAAA and the TACA. And shouts again to PlayVS, and that's about it from us, y'all. I mean, hey, once again, MCC, where can we find you?
You can find me at Chout on this on Twitter, Instagram. You know, what about you, Suplex? What are your socials, man? Shout yourself out a little bit.
Catch me on Twitch, a little bit of YouTube, maybe not too much, but I mean, hey, I'm Suplex Plus everywhere. Thank you all. Thank you again to the players. Amazing show, amazing training. Keep on playing, keep enjoying the game. Get your friends in there, and just love esports, yo. That's all from us.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it better myself, man.
Just have a great night, yo, and take care. We'll see y'all when more games are bound to happen. Have fun.